Hello, fellow diggers. This is Penny Digger here. I just wanted to kind of make a little quick video, let everybody know where I stand on this thing about my leg. With everybody chiming in, don't get in too big a rush. You don't want to rush things. No, yeah, you're all right. You're all completely right. I don't want to rush things. I do want it completely healed. I don't want to get my leg to have any problem. God knows the fall was the problem enough. That set me back at least 3 months. At least 3 months. But still, it's easy to sit on the sidelines. I've been guilty of doing it, sitting on the sidelines and giving people advice about what they should do. And you gotta keep in mind, guys. I've been in that damn wheelchair since July, and every time that I've gone to the doctor, they told me, well, in another month you should be ready. Then you can get your leg. And then I go back in a month, and let's come back in 2 weeks. And she gave me the impression that, well, when you come back in 2 weeks, we're gonna cut you loose and get your leg. And then, well, you're still not ready. Come back in another 2 weeks. And I said, well, what's the point? Come back in another 2 weeks and kick the can down the road again. And she said, well, okay, we can set it up for a month, and if it's healed between now and then you can call me and we'll get you in here earlier. I said, okay, well, what constitutes healed to you? Because everybody else is telling me that I'm good to go. Even the prosthetic guy is saying it looks right. And, I changed the bandage myself the other day, and the wound itself is healed. There's no open area. She said she wants to see skin grown across the whole thing. Well, it's closed up. There may not be skin on it completely yet, but it's closed. And that little spot around on the side, that was a spot that had healed, had scabbed over, pretty much gone away, and then it kind of popped back out. So, it's 95% healed. When it first popped open, they could take one of those long wooden Q-tips and stick it 2 inches up in there. It was tunneling pretty good. Now they can only get it about that far. They're still putting a little bit of packing material in it, but if they stopped packing it today, it would seal up and go away. In fact, I think packing it at this point is actually keeping it from closing up the rest of the way. And they may be doing a disservice at this point by packing it. But other than that, yeah, I know that I want it healed up completely. I do. I want it healed up completely. I want to be able to get into my prosthetic and go. I understand once I get my prosthetic, I'm not going to be able to jump up and start walking. I'm going to have to take that walker over there and use it to get my balance. Or my crutches, something to help me with my balance until I get readjusted to having something there. Because it took me about a month to get adjusted to not having anything there, so it's not going to flip the other way just immediately. But I'm so ready. It's just hard to keep my spirits up when they keep kicking that can down the road again and again. I'm trying to keep a positive attitude, and I ain't letting this shit get me down. No matter how many times they kick it down the road, they're not going to crush my spirit. They're just not going to do it. I'm too hard-assed for that. If that's what they think they're going to do is crush my spirits, oh, they got to get up a lot earlier and they got to go at it a lot harder before they can crush my spirits, because that just ain't going to happen. When I had it removed, a lot of people would have relegated themselves to life in a wheelchair and have given up right there. I didn't. I'm not. I don't now. I get in there in the wheelchair today. I got in there in the kitchen. I cleaned out 5 litter boxes. I swept the kitchen. I mopped the kitchen. I vacuumed the living room. I washed dishes. I cooked supper. I cooked a big pot of spaghetti. I don't let it get me down now. And I got to thank everybody out there that's been sending me coins and the arrowheads and all too, because that helps keep my spirits up. I can't get out there and find it, but everybody's been sending me. Oh God, y'all sent me a lot better stuff than I could ever find. And I've been having so much fun putting it all up on the wall and displaying it. But I've told several people, they said, you'll run out of wall. And I said, well, I got all this ceiling. There's not a damn thing on that ceiling. Nothing. I'll have to anchor the coins down a little bit more where they don't fall off flat and hit me in the head. And then I was telling the wife, I could just see this on the news now. Ceiling collapses, kills 3, film at 11. Yeah, I could picture that one. Treasure Jack's even threatened to come up here and reinforce my walls one day, but they're not going anywhere. I don't have that much weight on them. But I still got, let's see, I got 5 more empty frames over there, those red frames. I know that John 3:16, when I sent him his hoodie, he said he had something in return mail for me. I don't know what it is. But it's taking his damn time getting here, buddy, because the stuff from Mr. Cravenay got here the other day, and they mailed theirs right about the same time. Mr. Cravenay's had to come from Holland. John's is supposed to be coming from England. And when I sent him his hoodie, it took it 5 days. Blew my damn mind. 5 days from America, and he was opening it. But, anyway, I just wanted everybody to know that I do understand what you're saying, and I appreciate the fact that everybody cares enough to say, don't push it. You waited this long. Another month ain't gonna kill you. But, damn if it don't feel like it. I mean, seriously, guys, I am sick of that wheelchair. I'm tired of every time I try to turn, those front wheels spin and bump into something. They rip the hole in the front of my couch. They're always bumping into the stove. I got a groove about 6 inches above the floor, above the floor in there, coming out of the hallway where I back out of the hallway, where that nut on the side of the front wheels has gouged a perfect straight line. Looks like I was marking it off to cut it in that panel in there. So I hate that damn thing. I want to push it out in the yard and pour gasoline over it to blow a match. But even after I get my prosthetic, I still can't do that. Because, I know there's going to be days when I've worn it for 2 or 3 hours and it gets sore. And I want to take it off and sit in the chair for a little while. So. But my mother asked me today why I'm not using the power chair, and I said, well, for one thing, I don't have the ramp to bring it up, and we'd have to bodily lift it to get it up into your car, to get it up onto the porch. And if I had my leg, then I could get on one side, my son could get on the other side, and we could lift it up in there. But then, if I had my leg, we wouldn't need it anyway. But, anyway, it's not going to be too much longer. This thing they're not going to be able to keep putting me off, because this thing is almost 110% healed up. So they're going to have to release me eventually. they got me going in to actually see the doc instead of the PA this time. I don't know if it's because she don't like the way that I'm talking to her, which I'm not being rude. I'm just being factual. And I won't change it with him either. They need to realize that I'm not working for them. I'm not in their employ. They're in my employ. They work for me. And while I've got to go along with them to a degree, I like them to work with me just a little bit. I'm not saying that I'm fixing to jump out here and run a marathon. Just it takes a week and a half to make the leg. Tell the damn prosthetic guy you can get your measurements, you can make the leg, and then after we release him for you, where he can wear it, then you can fit it to him. They don't have to make it and fit it in the same damn day. Cut that corner just a little bit. Let them go ahead and make the damn leg so I don't have to wait a week and a half after you say I'm ready for the leg to be made. That's all I want. But they're not going to do that either. So, anyway, just want to jump on here for a minute and tell everybody pretty much, thank you for your concern. I understand where you're coming from. I agree with you to a degree, but until you've walked a mile in my shoes, or in my case, you really don't know. Any one of you out there, think how you would feel if you first off had your leg removed and you were stuck in a wheelchair. Let's see, July, August, September, October, November, December, 6 months. Stuck in a wheelchair for 6 months, and they kept telling you, next time, next time, next time, next time, next time, next. No, you can't have it yet. You're not ready. I wonder how many of y'all would be handling even this good. It's easy to sit on the sidelines and tell people you shouldn't have dropped that pass, but Super Bowl analogy. But it's quite another thing when you're in it. So I appreciate everything that y'all are saying, and I know where it's coming from. I'm just saying, just put yourself in my shoes for a minute. And that's pretty much all it is I want to say. Thank you. I appreciate everybody. I know that it's coming from a place of concern, so I'm not fussing, I'm not bitching. I just, think about how I got to feel, too. In the meantime, I'm going to jump off here, and I'll talk to you soon. I love every one of you. And this is your one and only Penny Digger. And I'm out.